Minecraft. But I started a survival series. No politics. I'm just kidding. I'm a political YouTube channel. Well, I don't give a about the game Minecraft stuff. Anyway, this is now my new commentary video. I'm just kidding. New commentary world. This is my new commentary world. There we go. Let's do GG, like good game, for some reason. It's just a Minecraft survival video. Nobody has this. I had like 3 videos starting 3 new worlds. This is gonna be my final one. This is going to be my final Let's Play world. We're going to do a Let's Play world because nobody gives a fuck about my YouTube channel. Nobody gives a fuck. Actually, no, there's some people that give a fuck, but yeah, I'm playing Minecraft. I don't give a fuck. And if you replay my videos in school, you're gonna get the one in trouble. I'm not gonna get the one in trouble. You're gonna get the one in trouble. All right? And all right. I'm at home. I have free will. I did spend too much time on Instagram. Somehow. And somehow I'm just the same. Anyway, let's get some stuff. Am I gonna speedrun this? Probably. I really don't know. Hopefully not. I don't want to speedrun this. I know there's a lot of videos that like me speedrunning this and beating this in one video, but I'm not gonna make a whole video. Instead, we're going to make a whole series. We're gonna make the whole series, bro. We're gonna make the whole series. Let's see. I do have a presidential campaign. Yeah, not a slogan, but I do have. I'm probably good. Not 2028. I'm not gonna run for 2028. I am going to get my degree. I'm gonna get my degree in political science and law, constitutional law. Like this is, and then I'm going to run for president, and I might not be the greatest president among people that are stupid. I'm not saying actual stupid people. I'm saying the people that yell at me and scream at me because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Those kind of people. And no, I'm not gonna run on the Republicans. That's why people from the Republican side are gonna call me a fucking traitor. And then the people on the Democratic side will call me a non-saying on YouTube names for some reason. Even though I'm not. I'm not neither. Imagine not getting accepted from the left or the right. Like seriously, I do support Donald Trump, but not all of his policies. Just policies on Iran. I think we should. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm more hawkish on Iran than Donald Trump. Donald Trump really wants peace. Me, when the regime is still in power, and yes, you have a fucking timer, Iranian regime. You have until January 20th, 2049 to get your shit together and have a free election. If you don't have that and you don't or whatever to get your shit together, or if Donald Trump beats the fuck out of the Iran, I would rather have Donald Trump beat the fuck out of Iran military. I would. And I am proud to say that because I'm an American. I love America. I love America. I am American, and I love America. It goes to the Trump supporters and the Democrats. Both Democrats and Trump supporters are good. The moderate Democrats, if you're even Wes Moore. I think my favorite Democrat out of the when I am a Trump Republican, but my favorite Democrat right now that is still alive is Wes Moore, governor of Maryland. If we have a Wes Moore type candidate in what state I'm living in right now, I'm probably gonna say the state, but I will not say the city. If I have a Wes Moore kind of candidate in Missouri, I'm just gonna say all the cities like St. Louis, but even though I don't live there. I'm not gonna actually reveal my address. I'm just gonna reveal the state, and that's it. Anyway, if a Wes Moore type candidate comes to Missouri, I would vote for a Wes Moore type candidate or a more conservative Democrat that doesn't give a fuck about the progressivism and definitely not a Dixiecrat. I don't like those either for some reason. I don't even like the far right of the Republicans, even though you might say Trump is far right. If you consider Trump a far right guy, then that's the only far right guy that I like is Donald Trump, and that's it. And if you consider Marco Rubio that too, then Marco Rubio. That's where I'm going to vote in the primaries. I'm voting in the Republican primary. And if you're a Democrat, no hate for the Democrats. I mean, there's some, even though people are just saying that people call out names and stuff and they hate me for some reason because I'm a Republican. Actually, nobody should give a shit about my political views. I am just talking because I do like political stuff. I like political stuff, and I like what's going on. Not like what's going on in the world, but I like to cover what's going on in the world and stuff. I'm just getting some cold. That's all. It's in Minecraft. So. Should I just say let me title this. I'm gonna title this Wes Moore is my favorite candidate as a Republican. Like seriously, but I am not a Republican. I am no longer a Republican though. because sometimes I switch. Even though I do like Trump, I switch. Everybody gets that. I am I am most people. Not I am part of the non-political party. I am the political part. I am very political, but I am part of a non-political party. It's called the Forward Party. Look it up. Especially the founder is Andrew Yang, I think. Yeah. I think he's a good moderate. I think we should. It's not left, not right, but forward. That's the slogan. Really? That's an actual slogan, by the way. Not left, but not right, but forward. Forward. We're gonna have a forward candidate in office. We're going to have. That's what I'm going to run on. Is the Forward Party. Either the Forward Party or I'm probably gonna be like Abraham Lincoln and run on a liberal Republican platform, even though most of the Republicans are gonna shun me. It's not my fault that my most favorite president is Abraham Lincoln. I love that guy, and somehow it's a zombie drop. I'm just gonna, hold on. I'm going to do this. Hold on. I'm going to do this. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck. Alright, I guess I have to battle zombies. Or I could just do this. I'm going to put... That's not a good place to put my torches down. Anyway. Right now, I am a very good political commentator. I think... if some liberal Democrats or some moderate Democrats listen to me, I mean, I'm not very conservative, so I can have any audience that I can, and actually, like, hopefully, I mean, ow, I mean, this zombie doesn't like my politicalness. This zombie doesn't like them. I have a good sense of humor too. Oh. Please, 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 please. Ooh. Alright. Please, please. Okay. Anyway. As I was saying, you can join this channel no matter your political views. Even though I am a little bit a political guy, I have autism. But I don't wanna. I think I don't wanna talk it too much. I don't wanna make it like one of those TikTok liberal disability fakers. Oh wait, why did I say liberal? I guess I will lose half of my audience then. It's fine. I do like the. I like the. I think that the Republican Party has a little bit more common sense than the Democrats. But the Democrats, no hate. Still, my favorite Democratic candidate was Wes Moore. I think he has a little bit of Kennedy. I like Kennedy. I think I like Kennedy more than I like Wes Moore. But it goes Kennedy, Bill Clinton, even though he's on the Epstein files and that's a little bit controversial. I don't want to go into the. Yeah, I do talk about it and laugh at it with my friends like every other high schooler does. But in the real world, in the videos, hold on. 18 minutes of this. Hold on. But in my videos, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk what's going on in the files in the videos. I do in real life. If you want to talk to me about the files in real life, go ahead. Just I don't want to talk about it and whatever. Okay. And the only thing that I could just uncover that Trump is in the files like any other person is. The only one from like 18 whatever, not 18, 1980, kids from 1980, screenshot to 2019 when Epstein got arrested. The company that did your school pictures are also in the Epstein files. So if somebody says Trump is in the Epstein files, I think you are too. Unless you're born in 1979 or after 2019, or when you go to, when you're not going to school in 2019. And yes, your speculation's right. It is. So by my logic, yes, you're right. yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. But I didn't do some naughty stuff in the Epstein files. Huh? I was just there because the company that made your school pictures are in there. I'm probably not even in there. I probably a different company is doing the school pictures. I don't really know. I don't know, but that's the only details I could just give is that Trump is not in the Epstein files and the company that did his school pictures are in the Epstein files too, and that's it, and that's the only thing. Do I watch a little bit of conservative podcasters? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I do watch conservative podcast. A lot of conservative podcasters. Not Nick Fuentes. Frides. Nick Frides. and then um um other guy, and then not Tucker Carlson. I don't watch him anymore, or I never watched him to begin with. I did heard his name, yeah, and yes, he is a shill for the Iranian government. I don't know why. I have nothing wrong with. I think. Hold on. It's not that I am far right. I'm more like a, if you call it Zionist, right? I'm a Zionist. I'm sorry. You might say, well, I did it with my own choice. I didn't get paid or anything. Did it with my own choice, alright? There was never some. There was no people that forced me into Zionism. Nobody. I made my own decision because I came to the conclusion that there was Arabs in Israel. Fault the videos I got recommended on YouTube. Don't fault the don't fault the don't fault people that are I'm not brainwashed. It's just I have more of a consciousness on things that you don't. Do I and you might say, well, I thought earlier you said American. Yeah, I am American. It doesn't mean I can support my allies. I can support who I want to support. And that's the American value. Supporting that who you want to support is a American value. Deal with it. Canada is happy to take you. Canada is happy to take you. All right, you can move there. All right, there's a lot of people that get along with you very nicely in Canada. Let's see. What else can I talk about? Without this satisfying my audience. I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna no matter what conversation I use, I'm probably gonna dissatisfy my audience. Who cares? I don't care about the masses. If they hate me, hate me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna convert. I'm not gonna convert to your hate. Okay? I'm not gonna hate at all. Words of Abraham Lincoln, I'm never gonna hate. The words of just know that the liberals might say nothing like hate like Christian love. I love Christian love, alright? Okay, Jesus loves you. Jesus died for you. That's, you know? Jesus died for you. But I'm just gonna give you that message. Jesus, whoever you want to call him, or whatever, died for you, died for your sins. Oh wait, that's yeah, it's Jesus, Yeshua, Jesus. Anyway, what else? What else? So yeah, I got this whole cave thing that I started here. Alright, I can just yeah, I can hunt for some food. Hopefully there's no there's a zombie. There's a zombie. There's a skeleton. Anyway, I don't know what to talk about now. That I bring the two-party system close to each other when I run for president. See. Huh. Okay. Some food? Is there a food here? There's some food. There's some food. No. Uh. I know I stopped talking. I'm sorry. I just had a life or death situation in Minecraft. There we go. I'm just gonna fill this up. Anyway, will I speak at Turning Point? No, but will I speak at one of those organizations in my school? No. But I will make sure that I make sure that I get my voice out, and I will speak against the Sharia law against Sharia law on Sharia law on Christians. I think I don't care if you practice your Sharia when you're a Muslim. I don't care if you practice your own Sharia when you're a Muslim. Alright? But if you are trying to force it on other people's... I'm sorry. If you call preaching the Lord of Jesus forcing to convert to my religion, then I will consider that you taking over the government and enforcing your Islamic laws, forcing religion onto me, forcing your religion. So it goes both ways, alright? It goes both ways. There is no one way or the other, okay? It goes both ways. That means no one any faith, unless you have to have if you have a peaceful coexistence, like preaching. If you preach and say or what you guys call dawah, then that's fine. Just don't force it onto me. Okay? Don't force it onto me. It's not cool when a Christian force their religion on you. And that means it's not cool. Take over your government and then force the religion on you. And no, you're not all bad, alright? If there's a YouTube moderator trying to get me, I'm not. Just know that all people think differently, alright? They have different minds and they're very smart. They know whatever. They're very smart. Hopefully they're smart. And hopefully they actually preach the Christian, or at least preach the. If you want more people, I advise you just to do dawah, not take over governments and force Christians into your whatever. Okay, especially even Christians. If you're trying to force a Muslim to become Christian, you're not off the hook either. I'm just saying, there is a lot of fears about Sharia law. You should get it, or you should understand the Christian side of the fears of Sharia law. The Islamic, it's like, oh yeah, the law of God, I follow that. How about the people that don't follow that? I'm just saying. I'm not being Islamophobic. I think having a lot of culture here is good. I think teaching about the mosque is good. To have their own decision to convert to Islam is good if they want to have that option. But you shouldn't force the Christians to convert to your religion. I think, unless they really want to. I know at the beginning of this it or whatever, it might came out a little bit harsh, but understand that Sharia law on Muslims, it's okay, I do it's like Christian laws to Christian. It's like a Christian law. We don't do that in the United States. I think the only country that does that stoning for adulterers is I don't know. Nigeria, I think. I really don't know. When they say Nigeria is a Muslim country or part of the Middle East, it's not. It's half and half, bro. Alright, both Christian and Muslim. As someone that knows very well good geography or good what is going on in the demographics of a certain country, it's half and half in Nigeria, okay? There are some people that are Christians in Nigeria, okay? And if you think that what I'm saying is harassment to your religion, then I don't know how is it possible. I'm just saying that my opinion on the Sharia imposed on Christians is bad. It's basically the equivalent of a Muslim saying that no, I shouldn't become a Christian. You know? That's the equivalent of saying that. No, I don't want to. It's like saying like no. It's like saying no, I don't want to be a Christian, even though there's people that are whatever. It's like you have the right, like everybody has the right to say no thank you to when somebody's trying to convert them. All right, everybody has the right to say no thank you. All right, that's the moral lesson here. So hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. And I'm not trying to like deface your religion. I think if you're very nice to me and you don't force the religion on me, then or at least if you praise your or if you do dawah, I think recommend if you want to best way to convert people that are in the United States, best way to convert Christians is not to take over the government. The best way to convert Christians to your religion, any religion can do that. Yes, it's a country where freedom of religion is available for all religion. I think the best way to convert people in the United States is not to take over the government, but to do like missionary work or dawah. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and see you later. Bye.